Sunday morning. And a tradition that has been maintained for centuries begins in song and chant here in the small church in Bungoma. Palm Sunday, an event that celebrated the entry of a leader, a king riding on a donkey into Jerusalem. Tucked in between the crowds, however, is a leader whose entry into his own constituency is no celebration. 59-year-old Bumula Member of Parliament, Sylvester Wakoli Bifwoli, a man who remains inconspicuous throughout this Sunday procession. His political procession, however, one known to be just the opposite. Controversial, funny even.
Na watoto wetu tupeleka wapi? Nyinyi muende wapi? Kama wasungu wanakuja kufanya kila kitu, hata kufagia choo hapa. Anasema they want to divorce her wife. Na bibi ameenda pale hata karibu anasaa, karibu huko atasaa.
Far from the image he carries when at home.
In Nairobi we are doing politics. Those are national politics. But at home, I'm actually leading the community into development. A politician is a leader, and you have to lead by example. If you have to lead your constituency, you have to come back to them and just be part of the community.
When we first meet the Land's Assistant Minister, he's at his home preparing for the day. A man who visits his constituency every weekend to engage with his constituents.
I like meeting people, and if you see me, I walk alone. I don't have any boys surrounding me to enable old men and women who have problems to assist me, so that they are free to come to me and tell me their problems. I know I cannot manage to solve all their problems, but the fact that I can listen to.
It becomes difficult to keep up with the Bumula Member of Parliament. His routine, one we later realize, comprises not of rallies and group meetings, but of door-to-door visitations. This Member of Parliament having made it his personal duty to visit families that have lost loved ones to console with them.
I call it benevolent, and I got this idea when I was working with the teachers. We started Baran Benevolent Scheme and the teaching fraternity. Now, when I went to Parliament, I discovered that there are poor men and women out there who have no money. And whenever they are bereaved, they have nothing to bury their dead, they have nothing to buy food when people come around for funeral. So I put aside part of my salary. I use around 300,000 shillings a month from my salary just to help the bereaved families.
The day my father died, my son gave birth to a son.
I use a lot of time. As much as you say I don't use a lot, in terms of if you can translate my time, the way I attend to my electorate, I use a lot in millions if we translate it in shillings.
When not attending constituency matters, however, this former teacher and Kenya National Union of Teachers chair is a farmer. A simple man cultivating his way to the big seat.
His Excellency, the President, appointed me then the Assistant Minister. After a while, I told him now I'm venturing into the national politics. I must go for president. And I declared. And I've consistently said I am going to run for president from that time up to today. And it's true, I will run. According to me, Wakoli is a household name. Not in Bungoma alone, but in Kenya. Even if I lost, I will lose it, but they will know whom they are voting against. Even if I win, people will not ask, who is this Wakoli?
Wakoli Bifwoli is a man determined to light up his path to leadership before 2012 by shifting the existing political poles that define leadership, returning to basics.
Here we don't have electricity, but we use solar energy. We bought this panel and we did wiring. So far we have done 2 wiring. One wiring for electricity and another one for solar. So we can use the generator or we can use the solar panel. I am going to run as the president of this country and I will not change my lifestyle. You expect me to have been in parliament for the last 8 years, to have changed my lifestyle, but I have not changed. I've just remained the way it is. My voters are the ordinary wananchi. Why should I become, why go to live the ivory tower when the voters are down here? How do I reach them? How do I know what they are thinking?
It is a job his wife, Margaret Wakoli, believes he can handle. 34 years and 9 children later, Margaret says his husband is ready to take Kenya to a different leadership high.
People in Kenya, they are used to people who have money and many resources. But when it comes to leadership, that is different. We want somebody who is loving, somebody who can unite. If somebody is able to unite a family and even a constituency, then he is able to unite the whole country.
We leave the Bumula Member of Parliament as he heads for another meeting, his monthly Constituency Development Fund meeting that is a must-attend for him.
Electricity project for Seoya Primary School.
And one he has used to help develop his constituency.
I want to commend you for that.
A man determined to improve the lives of his constituents and consequently, come 2012, the entire country. Evelyn Wambui for Newsmakers.